You get one chance and one chance only.
See, most companies build a compensation program and they look at this guy or gal out there that's starving to death, you know? And they sit there and they whine and they bitch and they complain and how they make you feel like crap, you know? And so companies, then you get a ball buster like a Kip Ridley, a Rusty Crossan, you know, and they come in here and they're going in there making money and blowing and going in there, and the company says, dumb. Hey, let that guy make $100,000 or $500,000 or $1 million when this poor good little family out here starving to death. Let's go take from that guy and give to that guy. The way to build a great company, the way to start a great movement is to take the masses of people out there and give them some of the wealth of the producers. Socialistic, communist, all that kind of stuff. That happens in the United States, by the way. That's the dominant thing in most companies in the United States. See, A.L. Williams was built and said, look, what we're going to do is we're going to give every man and woman the same opportunity. Everybody gets the same contract. There are no protected territories. We're not going to protect nobody. You can pass anybody up above you if you want to. You know, whatever you want to do, you know, if you want to get out there and pay a price, there's never going to be a limit. We're going to always give you another mountain to climb. And we found that you build a great company by turning the studs loose. See, this old thing about 20% of the people do 80% of the business, that's true. See, the way you take the guys and gals down there that are suffering and miserable and hurting and all that kind of stuff, the way you make them successful is not to give them something that they don't earn. The way to make the mass of the people that are hungry and successful is to give them a stud that came where they came from, that's out there busting it, doing incredible things, and showing them that it can happen to you too. If you're willing to pay the price, I'm willing to pay.
See, you can overcome every problem in business except one, and that's having a bad attitude. If you have a bad attitude, and let me tell you what I see in A.L. Williams. I go across the country right now. I see so many people that came to A.L. Williams and they were down and out, and these companies have screwed them and tattooed them, and they just had lost. They felt like life had dealt them a bad hand. They just didn't like themselves. They saw bad things happening to them down there. Didn't have any hope. Didn't have any. And all of a sudden they come to A.L. Williams and they get it up one more time. They get excited. They get that dadgum enthusiasm. Those juices start flowing one more time, and boy, they really get after it for a couple of months or a couple of years, and then all of a sudden the flame begins to go out and their enthusiasm begins to dwindle, and that sparkle in their eye begins to disappear, and they become average and ordinary. I want to talk to you this morning about what I think the number one reason is that people lose the excitement. People lose the enthusiasm. People lose that dynamic, whatever you want to call it, you know, that just electrifies people's blood.
And so A.L. Williams was born telling people that we're going to build a company, but we're going to give you a chance if you're good enough, and most of you ain't. We're going to give you a chance if you're tough enough, and most of you ain't. See, I used to go all over this country and say A.L. Williams was not built for everybody, because almost everybody out there wants something for nothing. They'd love to win if it was easy. I said A.L. Williams was built for the ball busters. We were built for those 2% of the men and women out there, which is a lot of number, but a small percent of people to get out there and lay it on the line. I said, we're going to give those people a chance to build their own company. You know, the free enterprise system, there's something magical about it. You know, for all of our weaknesses in the free enterprise system, it's still the greatest system in the world today. It's the only system that families like mine can go out there and really control your own destiny and really make something out of your life. And after today, A.L. Williams is going to be just like we were back in 1977. We're going to be pure free enterprisers. We ain't going to give you nothing but a hard time the first year and a half in this business. We're going to put a uniform on you and push you out on the field and check your butt out. And if you ain't tough enough, we're going to plop you on the bench.